for my own job loss. Like a damn, and I ain't ashamed to admit. I won't do that again.
Hi, I'm Courtney and I left MAGA. I was a huge Trump supporter back in 2015 and 16, and then C-19 hit in 2019. And that's when I realized that the number one job of the president, to protect the citizens of the United States, he failed at miserably. Then came the election lies, the drama, J6, and it hit me. This guy does not care about us. All he cares about is himself. And listen, it is not easy changing your beliefs, veering off course, especially when that means telling your friends, your family, people that you've known your entire life that your views have changed, that you disagree with them, that your fundamental views are completely different, that you're unlearning things, that you're questioning them. You start to learn that it's not actually about Trump or MAGA. It's an entire belief system. And that's why organizations like Leaving MAGA are so important. It's a community to fall into. It's a safe space to land, oftentimes when you don't have anywhere else.
So now Republicans are talking about getting rid of the head of household tax filing status so that they can pay for all the tax cuts that they want for all their billionaire friends. Yeah, that means that if you're a single parent, you won't be allowed to file head of household anymore, which means you're going to lose that tax credit that you normally get, that tax break that you get. A tax break that has been around since the 1950s. Because back in the 1950s, it was believed that single parent households should have a lighter tax burden. But because rich people apparently need more tax breaks, single parents like myself, who's a teacher raising 2 children on my own with a deadbeat father who doesn't pay an ounce of child support, will now have to pay more in taxes so that some rich motherfucker can have a yacht. And you people voted for this. And I know for an absolute fact that there are plenty of Republican families out there that are single parent households. And you fucking voted for this. You voted to pay more in taxes, to give up your tax break so that people like Elon Musk, who has billions of dollars to his name, richest man in the world, motherfucking millionaires, you voted for them to have more money in their pockets so you can have less in yours and less for your children. Nice job.
I want to make a particular appeal today to MAGA Americans. I really don't believe that what is happening in our country now is something that you want. But I understand that it's not a natural act for us to admit that we believed lies and that we acted upon them and that we allowed those lies to shape our being and our personhood and our identity. And Leaving MAGA does not judge you. We do not ostracize those who have doubts. You are welcome with us at our community. And for friends and family who are out there who have friends and family in MAGA, we are here for you as well.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So I came across this on my FYP and I tend to share with you guys of these people who are actually leaving MAGA, people who are regretting their vote for Donald Trump currently, that after the whole tariff thing and mass deportation and how the whole thing is affecting the economy and affecting them directly or indirectly, these guys are deciding that MAGA is no longer for them. They want to leave. Well, I'm just going to let some videos of, roll. Then I come back with my commentary. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, okay, as we watch this video together. And please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that more people can see it. Credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch.
They are coming after women's rights to vote. They are coming after women's rights to vote. If you are a woman in this country and you want to protect your ability to participate in the democratic system, I need you to watch this video. I need you to share it with your sisters, your moms, your aunties, your uncles, your brothers and dads too, because we need male allies on the fight. The SAVE Act just passed the House of Representatives. The SAVE Act is not a bill that ensures voter safety. It is a bill to disenfranchise millions of voters, including any woman or person who has changed their name after getting married. If you changed your last name after you got married, you may not be able to vote going forward. And the only hope we have now to stop this is calling our senators. This bill mandates that all voter registrations in this country happen, one, in person, which gets rid of the by mail or online voter registration process, which in itself disenfranchises millions of people. Also, at that in-person voter registration appointment, you have to have a birth certificate and a passport. Both of those documents have to match your current name. If there is any inconsistencies, your right to vote in the garbage, girl. In the garbage, okay? They are coming after women's rights to vote. And it's not just women, okay? Let me be very clear. This affects marginalized people. This affects like low-income families. This affects Native folks especially, but they are coming after our rights to vote. And we need to make as much noise as possible because this is now heading to the Senate. And if this passes, we're fucked. We're cooked. We are shish kebabbed. We are on the grill. Okay? Call your senators right now. Use the 5 calls apps. Use the app, find your representative, whatever the fuck you need to do. Call your representatives, call your senators specifically, and tell them, no, this is not okay. You are not coming after our right to vote.
So Marjorie Taylor Greene was just exposed for investing $750,000 into treasury bonds weeks before the stock market crash, and now those bonds are worth a lot more because of the crash. This is according to Sludge, who tracks money in politics, and they found that on Greene's transaction disclosures, she made 3 separate investments worth $750,000 into treasury bonds from mid to late March. Mind you, this is the same time when investment firms, investors, and foreign nations were scrambling to figure out what Donald Trump was planning to do on his big April 2nd Liberation Day. So think about it. As the biggest investors in the world were contemplating what to do with their money, Marjorie Taylor Greene went ahead and made one of the smartest investment decisions in the world and parked her money in assets that would only appreciate if there was a stock market crash, which there was on April 2nd. So ask yourself, is Marjorie Taylor Greene just the best investor in the global economy? Or was Greene acting on information that only she was privy to due to her relationship with Donald Trump? Sounds like we have a Martha Stewart situation on our hands.
So it's very clear to everyone that MAGAs actually knew exactly what they're doing. For this lady to buy shares or bonds worth this particular amount when the economy is crashing, then there must be an information or something that she has gotten. Who knows? Probably she has gotten an information, and right now it's telling on her. I've seen video of people saying she needs to be investigated, or she's currently being investigated, or there is a motion to investigate her. I've seen such videos online, and I'm just like, is it that MAGAs enjoy the fact that this is happening and they decide to reap from other people's tears? Is that what it means right now? Because I'm no longer understanding what's happening with this whole economy shift, the whole stock market thing that's happening, and yet there are people benefiting from it. I've seen a video circulating. They said it's a leaked video from, of course, you already know, from the whole MAGA world, and the orange man was pointing different people who made a lot of money during the whole stock market crash and all that. And I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Is this real? Does it even sound real? Like, is it this happening? And nobody is talking about it. People are just very calm about it. Especially MAGAs are really calm about it. They're acting as if they don't care. Whatever he tends to do, he can do it. It's none of anybody's business. They're acting as if it's normal. It's a normal thing for somebody to say and just be fine with it. Everybody's good. And for these MAGAs who are leaving MAGA, I don't know why you're leaving, because you voted for this. So why are you running now that it's time for you to face squarely what you voted for?
At this point, I am thoroughly convinced that this country, the United States of America, is the most evil country in the planet. We've kind of always known, all of us in the United States are like, yeah, we're pretty bad. But what happened today, the information that just came out about the signing of the MOU, the Memorandum of Understanding between the IRS and the Department of Homeland Security, it's one of the most disturbing and evil things I have ever fucking seen in 49 years on this earth. As a human, as a Latino, and as a lawyer, I am telling you, this is like horrific. They have agreed to give personal tax information of immigrants that are here undocumented to the Department of Homeland Security so they can get deported. Confidential information that these people gave to the IRS on paying their taxes. Because guess what? Fox News lied to you. Let's start by that. Because they have an ITIN. That's an individual taxpayer identification number. Immigrants pay taxes. They pay millions and billions of taxes. So Republicans, you've been lied to this entire time in case you didn't know. Immigrants that are here undocumented pay taxes. That's the first one. But not only did they pay it, they are going to be deported for paying taxes, because they're Americans here who don't pay taxes, who evade taxes. They have less rights than you as an American citizen, but they are getting deported with that information that they voluntarily submitted to the IRS. to pay fucking taxes. So that you, that are an American citizen, Boba, sitting in that trailer park doing nothing, can keep scratching your huevos watching Jerry Springer. But they are the ones getting deported. You're not. That is how bad things have gotten in this fucking hellhole called the United States of America. To the point where the IRS acting commissioner fucking quit. I can't do this shit anymore. I am out. I am so fucking done with this place, bro. Que tengan buen día.
If you're thinking about leaving the US, you won't have that option long. And you might be thinking to yourself, he's saying that because, what, the Orange Goblin is going to prevent me from doing so? Indirectly, yeah. As the tariff war continues, inflation continues to increase, which means your spending power decreases. Maybe you're banking on your stocks. Well, it looks like we're in the midst of a recession, so those asset values might be going down. Remote work federally? Remote work or jobs, period, are in jeopardy. Because as corporations struggle to remain profitable as the cost of goods increases, they will always turn to layoffs as a way to keep their profits high. The point I'm trying to make is that there are subtle and not so subtle things that this presidency is really doing to keep a firm grasp on Americans, keeping them inside of this ever-going hamster wheel.
A video of a guy who was advising people, if you want to leave the US, you can leave and you don't have to spend so much. He was sharing a video of where he lives in the outside of the US, a particular country. I don't know if he's in Africa or so, and he was sharing how he's seen nature and how he's able to buy a house without having to pay taxes every other month for his house and all that. And there was this lady reacting to the video and was saying that, oh, he's advising United States citizens to move to poorer countries. And I was like, I don't even understand. Like, what do you mean by poorer countries? What exactly does US give to you that makes other countries so poor to you? For the fact you guys have infrastructure does not actually mean that other countries are not also growing or anything, or they don't have anything to offer. That's the thing that some of you don't know. And of course, you spend so much on taxes and all that, and yet you still complain about cost of living and all that. Some of you can't even afford a home. Some of you cannot afford the house. In fact, somebody did a video and said a lot of people in the US may never be rich. And from some of the videos that we see online, you're already seeing the reality, right? But I don't know why some of these MAGAs do not see the reality or see the fact that they are going through stuff and they don't want to accept it, even when it is clearly that they are going through stuff. Well, guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Let's have that conversation about today's video. What do you think about all of this living MAGA and all that? Share your thoughts with me in the comments. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button to be part of the family. And I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up too, so that more people can see it. See you guys on my next video. Bye, guys.